Hey gamers, Maniac here with GameAccess.net, unboxing something I never thought I'd see in history. If you went back to the earliest tales of the generational console games, into the days of the Sega Dreamcast, many people have considered that console to be one of the greatest consoles that never did very well, unfortunately. And because of that, its systems exclusives by default bombed, which many people consider quite a sad thing because the Dreamcast had some of the best games of that generation. And one of those games, or two of those games, was the game Shenmue and its sequel, Shenmue II. And it's a game that redefined what you could do with a game. It redefined story. It redefined interactivity. It basically rewrote the rules on basically what a game was. And at least I've been hearing about this game nonstop for probably the last 20 years. Almost the last 20 years. Not the whole 20, but almost 20 years. And I never had a Dreamcast. Now, I did pick up the game when it was finally re-released in its original, for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I picked up the original two, and I was so happy that Sony did. I was so happy that Sega did that. I was so grateful to Sega for doing that. But I remember one of my favorite memories, one of my favorite gaming memories, was E3 2015. And Sony that year decided that they were going to have their press conference broadcast to movie theaters across the United States. And they gave out tickets. And my friend and I drove out. We did a road trip to the one theater in my state that actually was showing it. And we were treated to 3 games there that we had no idea about, that we had no idea were coming. And we were so pleased. One of those games was, of course, Final Fantasy VII Remake. The second game was The Last Guardian. And the third game was Shenmue III, with the announcement that they were taking backers for Kickstarter. Kickstarter was successful. The game is now out on PC and PS4, although I heard backers are getting the games as we speak, or they might have gotten the games yesterday. I don't know. So if you are a backer to this game, you've probably got your own way of getting it, as opposed to us who bought it at retail, the unwashed masses, if you will. But yeah, this is it. I picked this up at GameStop just now. I did get some pre-order DLC with some special moves. I heard backers are probably going to get more DLC options for goodies and stuff like that. But the truth be told, I'm fine with just this. But there is one thing that I thought was kind of special. GameStop gave these out to pre-orders. This is I don't even know what you call this. I thought this was a pin. It's not a pin. It's a medallion. Here, take a look. It's a replica of the famous mirror, and it is two-sided from Shenmue. I've seen it in Shenmue 1. Take a look at that. I had my mother look at it. She said she preferred this side, the dragon side with the jade, opposed to the phoenix side. So I guess everybody's a critic. But yeah, you can see here, that's got some texture to it. That's got bumps. That's not painted on. That's a pretty darn good. I mean, it feels like metal. I mean, that's not a real crystal, of course, but I thought you guys would like to see that. My father's obsessed with Chinese stuff, so I may give this to him. I don't know. But yeah, this is it. This is the game. They finally got it. Now, I heard this is not going to be, or at least in the original Shenmue roadmap, this is not meant to be the final game in the Shenmue series. I think the original roadmap stated that Shenmue 1 was the first chapter. Shenmue Chapter 2 was included only in comic form. It was not made into a game. It was just made into a comic. That was, I think, offered for like pre-orders or something like that for the Xbox version of the game in the United States. Chapters, I think 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5, I think, were Shenmue 2. And that was it. And I heard that a bunch of chapters are in here. I couldn't tell you which ones. I think overall they were planning like 13 chapters. I think the director said that he probably would be able to finish this game if you took this one, and I think said he would require one, maybe two more to tell the whole story that he was planning on telling. So hopefully, hopefully this game sells well. I know it obviously had a successful Kickstarter. So hopefully he gets the opportunity to finish his story. So I can't wait to play it. I still have to play Shenmue 2. But I will install this anyway. Until next time, guys, my name is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Take care. Over and out.